So as president, you did a lot of traveling. You went around to the various groups. You were the ambassador for LO, but you also did a lot of hands-on. There weren't a lot of people. Now there's a lot more going on nowadays, so it doesn't mean that the president does any less. It's just it was a whole different set of circumstances. Our competitors aren't our small competitors. You know, our competitors are people that sell luxury cars, luxury boats, fur coats, diamond rings. And if our association isn't strong together, then those people will fight us, they'll beat us. And so, because everybody was saying, you know, well, those are your competitors you're talking to. Why are you talking to your competitors? And I said, well, they're really not. The other garden centers aren't my competitors as much as other luxury things. And we are a luxury industry. If there's a recession, and we've seen it before, you got to pay your mortgage first, you buy clothing, and you put food on your table. If you have extra money, you'll plant flowers. And so we are a discretionary industry, not necessarily a luxury industry, but our association over the years has been able to start to tell people and convince people a well-landscaped house sells better than a non-landscaped house. We've been able to get that message out through our industry becoming stronger. We'd rather be in a strong industry, and also when you're in a strong industry, government listens to you. When you're on your own, government doesn't listen to you. We just came out of a meeting with the past presidents, and I think it's very important to give our viewpoint, to remind people about why the association was started in the first place, and that is to bring as many people into this association. Some people don't want all horticulture people to be members, and I say bring them all in, and if they're not that good at the business, they will learn by osmosis, that they'll learn from the good people to be better, instead of leaving them on the outside and saying, here's this a little elitist group over here, and here's the rest. So I would much rather have way more people in our association that we can help to get better, because the industry has to be strong. I mean, Landscape Ontario, whether anybody knows it or not, is the largest horticultural trades association in the world. It was built up because we bought property, because we had a solid foundation, because we had lots of volunteers and we worked together. My concern is that it's getting harder and harder to get volunteers. If you don't have volunteers, you don't have people that know what's going on, and so there can be disinterest. There can be apathy, and the next thing you know, there are many associations that were strong 10 years ago that are very weak now, or not even here. The California Association of Nurserymen used to have 25 staff members. They now have a part-time person, and they're pretty well gone. And I just see that we have taken a different path. We've changed as we've gone along. We've worked with making the association stronger. So I just hope that the next group of people coming along, I'd like to see this industry, this association, just keep growing, and eventually landscaping and plants would become essential and not discretionary. That's not going to be in 10 years, but I think that more and more people that know that plants provide our oxygen, and people are worried about the rainforest being cut down, but what about the rest around us? Everybody worries about the rainforest, but we've got pavement all around here, so let's make sure we're continuing to put trees and plants in, and not too much of the pavement.